So we reading the history of why this happened. Every black and Hispanic here right now should be coming up and asking why we ain't been able to get out of this since we was brought over here hundreds of years ago, bruh. Bruh, this in captivity on slave ships.
Why are we in captivity? What did we not do?
I like what you said right when you came up, because you said why. We got a lot of stuff going. We've been in captivity, all kinds of stuff. But you ever ask yourself a question, why? Why does stuff happen to us? Why you wake up in the morning, why are we in the situation we are today as a people, bro? You turn on the news, somebody got shot around the street from your house. Or you got a cousin that got killed. Why is this stuff happening to us? What you think, Jerome? Give me Jeremiah 30, verse 15. What'd you say? By the color of our skin, right? But then with that, does an Arab go through the same thing that we go to? Because they got the same color as our skin. Chinese at one point was dark-skinned. So that means, did they go with what we go through as a people, bro? What's your name again? Isaiah. You got a biblical name, bro. Hey, so do they go with what we go through?
Nah. I think a lot of it has to do with the way that we're living our lives. We're not living our lives up to our ultimate potential. You know, when you don't do that, you know, the universe don't agree with you. You got to agree with yourself in order to be happy, you know? So I believe that because of us, you know, like we're lost, you know, as a people. We're not living up to what we should.
Our full potential. Okay. Because I want y'all to get into the point. Our people got a problem with not asking why. We don't ask why, bruh. I was just talking to a brother earlier. He said, hey, it is what it is. And that's absolutely nothing. That means we're not nothing. They told us we was nothing. Listen to this. Listen what the Bible says.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 30 and verse 15. Why criest thou for thine affliction? Thy sorrow...
Don't read too fast. Slow down.
Why criest thou for thine affliction? Thy sorrow is incurable for the...
You hear that? Yeah, what did it say? He said that thy sorrow is incurable. You know what we think, why we don't ask questions? Because we think we can't fix it. We think we can't fix it, bruh. We think that, hey, bruh, it is what it is, bruh. We went through slavery. Hey, let's forget about it. But guess what? They say you got to know where you came from to know where you what?
Yeah, you know where you're going.
To know where you going, bruh. So let's see where we came from to get to where we need to go. Don't that make sense? Let's see what happened to us. Go to Deuteronomy 28, verse 15. You ever lose your keys? You look like you done lost your keys before. I lose my keys all the time, bro. And what do you got to do to find your keys? How do you look for it, though? You got to trace your steps. Did I leave it at somebody's house? Did I leave it at the job? Let me call the job and see if they got my keys. You see what I'm saying? So we got to go back to our history to figure out where we're going. And let's see this. Go ahead, read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall...
Slow down, real slow. I want him to hear it.
But it shall come to pass.
Hey, sis. So what we're reading about right now is our hidden history. We've seen this plenty of times, us going into captivity. But the question I was asking these brothers is we thinking, why? Why did this happen to us? Because there's trickle effects that happen to us from slavery until now. With our color, what you just said. With our nationality. With us being racially profiled and being shot and killed in the street. You see what I'm saying? A lot of y'all don't know if y'all going to get home safe. Read. So we reading the history of why this happened. Every black and Hispanic here right now should be coming up and asking why and getting the answer to why this happened to us. Because it's happening to you right now. You think white people shot at a Dollar Tree? Oh. I ain't seen a dollar grow off a tree yet. Read.
But it shall come to pass.
Moses was speaking to us as a people in the Bible. The Bible doesn't belong to everybody like you heard in the Christian church. It belongs to our people. When you go to the Chinese, when you go to the Arabs, they got history what happened to our people. But where the hell is ours? Where is it? If you could find it for me, please tell me so I can read it, so we can change our conditions. The only thing we've been able to find why what happened to us in slavery is inside of this Bible. Read.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments.
Moses spoke to our people. He said, if y'all don't listen to God's commandments, read.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
A curse. A curse. Listen, I want y'all to really pay attention to the curses. When you're in captivity and you're trying to get out, what do you need? You need leaders, right? Sis, do we need leaders in our community? What has happened to our leaders? What's happened to our leaders, sis? What's your name? Deja? I can't hear y'all. Y'all family. Y'all have to be all way back, like, he on the microphone. Come on up, y'all family. What'd you say, sis?
My name is
Dejanay. Our leaders, what have happened to our leaders? Most of them are dead. But that's our hope. We would hope that someone would come and help save us out of our conditions. But they did. Then they give us what? What kind of month do they give our people, bro?
History.
Huh?
Black History.
A Black History Month. What they about to do to Black History Month? Read that last part again.
And all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
These curses will come upon us and overtake us. Overtake us. If somebody take you hostage and they say, look, they need a ransom, what do you got to give that person to get out of it? You got to give them the ransom, right? We held here in captivity. We got to do something to get up out of here, y'all. And God's the one that put us in this condition. I want to show y'all that real quick. Go to 48. Because right now, as y'all standing here, you are literally living the curses while you standing here right now. That's what makes this Bible a true book. Read that.
Verse 48.
Go to 47.
47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness.
So the reason why this happened, God gave us everything. Everything. But we weren't satisfied. We want what the other nations want. Don't we see that today? Our people always want what the white man wants, what the Chinese man wants. Where's what belongs to us at? Read.
And with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy.
You hear that, sis? He said, because we didn't want to serve God, what's going to happen? What did it say? I want you to hear it, sis. I'm coming back checking on you. Because you gotta let this sink in. All your answers of why this is happening to us. This God put y'all right here for a reason, so you could hear it. Everybody want to say that God love them, but wouldn't a God that love you tell you the truth? And put you in situations so you can know the truth? Don't the Bible hold it? Get there real quick. Give me John 8, verse 32. The Bible says, ye shall know the truth. But once you know the truth, what should happen? If you know the truth, what happens after that? Damn.
The book of John, chapter 8 and verse 32. And ye shall know the truth.
You shall know the truth. Read.
And the truth shall make you free.
So why are we up in the Christian church? Is that the truth? Just because there's a cross on the front, that means it has something to do with God? No, the Bible says we got to know the truth, y'all. But we love lies. This place has taught us lies. Go back to 48. So now let's see. Hold on, sis. Let me get this last scripture. Come on. You got to hear this. Because it's getting somewhere. Listen.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy.
Because we didn't want to serve God, it said we shall serve our enemies. Now it's going to go into detail how you're serving your enemies. Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
That God sent against you. The reason why our enemies is coming against us is because God sent the hit out against us so we can come back to God. Read.
In
In hunger? Look at these places right here. Well, I used to do, y'all ever did, y'all heard of Amazon? I used to do Amazon, right? Amazon, you go all around the city and deliver packages. You can see the difference between the grocery stores that's here in the hood and the grocery stores that's the Publix, the Trader Joe's, all that in their neighborhoods. You don't even see a 7-Eleven in their neighborhoods. Why? It's because this stuff is planned out. It's orchestrated and planned. Moses said the commandments will be broken and we will go into curses. Read.
And in thirst.
And in thirst. We live in California. We live right next to the water. Hold on, bro. Everybody looking in their phone. Everybody looking in their phone, bro. That's Satan trying to take you away from the truth. You know that, right? Nobody wants you to hear this. You know what J. Edgar Hoover said in the 60s? What the biggest threat is while a big old war was going on? He said the biggest threat in America is black unity. It's you waking up to who you are and unifying with your people. And the world is constructed to keeping you from this, bro. That's what we're trying to tell you, bro. You a God, you a king. And you've heard that. But right here, it's going to teach us how to do it. Everybody want to say that, but how the hell we do it? Read.
And in nakedness.
And for clothing. For clothing. You what's your favorite clothing line? You don't have one? No? You never in your life had a favorite clothing line. You never like Nikes, Adidas. You got some Jordans on right now, bro. You like Jordans. I'm gonna tell you what, bro. We picked all that cotton. We don't even have our own cotton field. Ain't that crazy? We got a man that's world renowned for jumping and ducking a basketball from a three-point line. And he don't even own the shoe. He don't own everything on the shoe. He just paying somebody else to take the shoe and manufacture it. You see what I'm saying? On a deeper level, or more on the off the surface, there's more stuff going on than just buying a shoe. There's more things in the background. God said the curse, one of the curses will be we have to serve our enemy for nakedness. You know how bad that is, bro? They're going to put us in slavery, and you gotta knock on the door and say, hey, master, can I have a pair of shoes, please? Can I have, you know what I'm saying? Right now, everybody's saying we free. We can do what we need to do. We good. But why we got to go back on the enemy's door and say, hey, can I have some water? Can I have some food? Can I have some clothes? That's a curse. You listening? Is it sinking in? Read.
And in want of all things.
Not only those things listed, it said in all things. I want you right now to think of something that you don't have to go to the white man for. Huh?
My time.
Your time?
Yeah.
The white man can't take your time away? Have you ever been to jail?
Yeah.
That's the white man taking away your time. That's how he take away brothers' time. Go back to that one the brother was reading earlier, Isaiah 42. Yeah, it's in the Bible. The white man's best way of taking away our time is locking us up and giving us time. Yeah, the white man, that's what makes the Bible true. It said in all things, brother. All things. Even the cars. Everything that you can look around right now, try to find something, and guess what? You ain't gonna find it. Because we have to serve our enemies in all things. Read that.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 42 and verse 22.
Read.
But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes.
We are robbed and spoiled. Not only do we get our time taken away from us, bruh. And then when we get our time taken away from us, then we get spoiled in jail. You don't learn things to really, build you up. You know what I'm saying? They give you the Christian church. You know what I'm saying? They give you commissary. But they don't give you something when you leave. You say, you know what? I can raise my people up. After doing all that time. Read.
And they are hid in prison houses.
And they hide us in prison houses. So when you get out, because of that time, now it's hard to get a what? Said it. Now, in the beginning, who was Moses speaking to when he was saying this? That's what we got to think about. When we read something, there's somebody writing it to somebody. Like you got a phone, you put your phone out. If somebody texts you, are they texting to everybody? No, they're texting to you. If you text somebody, you texting to a particular person. So when the Bible was written, who was Moses speaking to right here? Give me Deuteronomy 1 and verse 1.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 1.
Read out.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Who was Moses speaking to? Now we're starting to crack the Bible open a little bit. We went to the beginning of the chapter where he started the conversation. He was speaking to Israel. And then later on, he told Israel, if y'all break God's commandments, I'm going to put curses on y'all. And these curses line up with who today? It's us. So if we can unlock who the Bible is talking about, you should say, what else is it talking about?
Right.
I want to ask more what? Questions. But I'm telling you, bro, we don't ask enough questions. We be too much waiting for the television to tell us something. And guess what it's telling us? It's telling us what? It's telling us falsehood, lies. It ain't telling us the truth. Good. But you don't even watch TV? Why you don't watch TV?
I stopped watching TV probably like when I was 15.
So what do?
I rather be outside.
You do what?
I rather be outside. I like going fishing, hiking.
Okay, yeah, you a nature dude, bro. That's what's up. Hey, that's what our forefathers was doing. So now I'm gonna hit it one more time in the nail, right? Because Satan comes immediately when the word is being brought out. And somebody might say, hey, you know what, they lying. You know, let's hit one more curse in there. Give me 68. What'd they bring us over here in? Did they take a bus? Did they put all black people in a bus and bring them here to America? They them on a bus? You said a bus, bro?
No, you said bus.
Yeah, bro. They brought us here on what? On a boat. On a boat, bro. This book is ancient, bro. It's thousands of years old. And a man is about to tell you what would happen to the children of Israel. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Into Egypt. We're going to crack this open, bro. Egypt. It said the Lord shall bring the Israelites into Egypt again. If it says again, what is that also telling you? Huh? We already was there? All right. And then what is the Egypt that it's talking about? Give me Egypt. You got it? Exodus 20. Let's see what Egypt is saying, because the Bible is written precept upon precept. In the church, they always taught us to read the Bible like some kind of novel that you would pick up at Barnes and Noble. So they ain't like that. You got to read it precept upon precept. It's almost like a puzzle, and the Bible got to fit together, right? So we're going to figure out when it says you're going to go back to Egypt again, we're going to unlock what that's actually talking about. Read.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 2. And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
Out of the land of Egypt. You hear what it's saying? Egypt.
Out of the house of bondage.
Out of the house of bondage. Go back to 28. Hey, brother. Hey, how you doing, bro? What's your name? Michael. Hey, bro. Hold on. Huh?
I gotta get my son.
Listen. Let me finish this one out real quick. Because this could be something that you could teach your son, bro, on who we are. This is very vital information. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
So Egypt meaning what? Slavery. I thank you, brother. Thank you. Slavery. Read.
Bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
What happened to us, right? You just said it.
Came over the books.
But a man that was around way before you was around prophesied that would happen. On slave ships. Read. And then something else happened. After it was brought on slave ships. Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
The Israelites, once they get brought to where they're going, they will never know where they came from again. They will never see it again. Who does that sound like? Read. And once you get there, on the slave blocks to be sold, read.
Ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
No man shall be able to save us here in America today. That's what Moses is saying. Buy you is an old Quaker word that means redeem. We ain't been able to get out of this since we was brought over here. Hundreds of years ago, bruh. Bruh, this in captivity on slave ships.
Why are we in captivity? What did we not do?
I like what you said right when you came up, because you said why. You said what? What did I just tell you, bro? Our people don't like to ask what? We don't like to ask questions. That's a good question.
We didn't walk according to his laws and commands.
Yes.
This is the ensuing
Yes.
curse.
Yes. So if you know that, are you on the road to keeping God's commandments?
Today is the Shabbat.
Hmm?
Today is the Shabbat.
Okay, all right. Are you coming along with us? Are you going to the school? Are you congregating? Where are you at in this understanding? That's what I'm trying to ask you.
I was wrong in the understanding, but I'm from New York.
You from New York? What part?
From Brooklyn.
You from Brooklyn? All right, Brooklyn. All right, bro. All praises.
But my thing is, I would have to go to your temple, or
Come on.
how you guys refer to it.
Come on.
And
Come today.
I have to see
I agree.
how you guys break.
I
down.
absolutely agree. I absolutely agree.
I haven't found a temple here as of yet that lets me know that what's being taught is what's being taught correctly.
This is where you need to be. This is where you need to be. Did you get a flyer? Why don't you come down today? Give me Sirach 5 and verse 7.
I can't go down today. I just take this to somebody who can read.
Listen to this. Listen to this. Because it ain't about us. We've always been known as come to my church, come to my congregation. It ain't about that. It's between you and the Father and what he wants you to do. God says for us to gather together. When I heard that, I said, I'm fit to do it. Read.
Sirach 5 and verse 7. Make no tarrying.
Don't tarry. Don't say, hey, I got this to do and that. God said, don't play. Don't play. Once you hear this, don't play games. Read.
To turn to the Lord.
To turn to the Lord. Your mind is saying, I need to turn to this. You see, that's a good thing, bro. Your mind is being unlocked to something great. Read.
And put not off from day to day.
Don't put off day to day, because you don't know if you're going to live tomorrow. We don't know that. So today, while you're living and breathing, we got to serve God. You see what I'm saying? This is very important. God don't, hey, bro, hey, take care, brother. But, hey, nothing else matters at this point but God and what he wants us to do. Read.
For suddenly,
For suddenly, just like that, Ain't that how people die? Ain't that how people go to jail? Ain't that how people lose everything that they have? It happens suddenly, just like that. And you be like, damn, I don't know how that happened. I don't know how I got into a car accident. I don't know how these things happen. It's because God, the true God of the Bible, ain't nobody to play with.
That's right.
Read.
For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth.
Just like that, brother.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is